Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Iron Giant, and this movie is directed by Brad Bird, and it came out in 1999, and I used to watch this movie a lot, and revisiting it, I had a lot of fun, and there were plenty of scenes that I really loved, and I really loved the characters, and the animation still holds up to this day, and I think what makes this movie really work for me are many choices that it makes, and I really liked that this movie is set in the 50s, but it has a kind of a point to it. It's kind of paying homage to like movies or ideas that were of that time period, and so there's a bit of a purpose towards it being in the 50s, and it wasn't just like in the 50s just because they felt as though, you know what, why not? Let's just make a movie it's set in the 50s just because we can. They actually did something with that, and I'm not unhappy that they did that. I thought the comedy in this movie was really great, and it was very funny, and it was a bit more mature than I was expecting. And I wasn't expecting some, like, kind of mature jokes, and, well, not to the point where kids can't enjoy it or wouldn't understand it, but it was definitely very, very funny, and there were so many scenes that I found to be absolutely hilarious, and I thought the voice acting was great, and the Iron Giant is voiced by Vin Diesel, and I didn't realize that it was him who was voicing him, but while I was watching the movie, I was like, it kind of sounds like Vin Diesel, and sure enough, I was right. Going through the credits, there he is. And what really works for me in this movie are the film's characters. I think they're very well defined and likable, and you understand who they are, and even the characters who don't have much to them, they do feel as though they have a lot of character to them. And I really liked the relationship between Hogarth and the Iron Giant. That was pretty much the heart of the movie, and it was always fun watching those two on screen together. And once Dean finds out about the Iron Giant, and the Iron Giant is now friends with Dean because he needs him to a place to stay, and there's a lot of comedy that comes with that. And the first scene, you see them together. He's kind of like trying to protect Hogarth, and he's like holding him like right here, and just staring him into the eyes. And Hogarth is explaining, no, that's Dean. We like Dean. Dean. It's really funny to me. And this movie is nice and short. It's not even an hour and a half long, and I don't feel as though any time was wasted. And I think that's probably one of the best things about it, is that it knows exactly what it is and just goes with it and fully achieves everything that it's going for. And I got quite a bit out of this movie, and the comedy was great, and the characters were fun, and the antagonist of the film worked, and I understood what his motivation was, and I always felt as though he was a threat, and like everything that comes with that. And my only complaint really with this movie would be the, I guess, drama element of the film, with the second act low point that every movie has. And in any other movie, it would make sense as to why it would do that, or at least the movies that do it really well. Here, they do that for basically no reason, and the only reason it happens is just to have a third act. And I thought that was kind of lame and really stupid, and I'm like, okay, we're going through this, and it's kind of just wasting time. Even though the movie is very short, it did feel as though it was just thrown in there. Like, oh, this needs to happen, and I guess we're doing this now. And it just felt as though it didn't quite fit in the movie. And that's about all I have to say about The Iron Giant. It's a really great kids movie that really excels at what it does right, and there isn't much else to say other than that. It's a great movie. I love it, and I would definitely recommend that you check it out. And with all that being said, I'm going to give The Iron Giant an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of the Iron Giant, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Boys in the Hood. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.